I want to do a little lesson here about the gospel and what that looks like. Just kind of give you a visual illustration. You can fill that up. Just got some water here. All right. And let's see. Enough? Okay. So I'm gonna, oh, we need some more of this milk. Huh? You thirsty? All right. So I'm gonna kind of tell a story, and Karis is gonna kind of do some stuff here with these containers and water, and we'll kind of tell the story as we go. So first of all, like I said a while ago, in the beginning, God created a perfect world. He created man to be in his family. And man was pure, he was without sin, as he was part of God's family. But then something happened. God said that you can eat from any tree in this garden that you want to eat from, except for what? One tree. He says that when you eat from this one tree, you will die. And there was a death that took place there. It was a spiritual death, and it was separation from God. Man had to, he fought against God, and he had to leave God's family. And when that happened, sin and death came into the world. And sin separated man from God. Man was no longer pure in the eyes of God. So man was no longer pure in the eyes of God. He was kicked out of God's family. But God still loved man. The Bible says even that we're sinners, Christ died for us. And so he sent his son Jesus, who came to the earth, and he gave his life on the cross. He was buried and rose again on the third day. And the Bible says that if we would put our faith in Jesus and ask him to come into our life, that he would come in and he would cleanse us of all sin and make us back into the family of God. And when we come back into the family of God, sin can no longer keep us separated from him when Jesus lives in us. And that's the gospel of Jesus Christ. We do that next time. Okay. We had a little step that we were going to do. We forgot. We've been rehearsing this, but when this water was pink, the other part of that story is this: that through one man, sin and death entered into the world. And we would pour the pink water in these little cups because death spread to all men. And then we would take this one once it's been pure, and we would pour it into these cups, and it would purify those cups as well. Because we pour into the lives of others the word of Jesus Christ. But that's the gospel. And so what I'll do on this particular trip to Cambodia, we're going to go into the villages down near Vietnam, near the Vietnamese border. And we're going to go into some new areas where these pastors that we work with are trying to get in to start new groups to tell about Jesus. And we'll take this and we'll use this as an illustration as we tell the story of Jesus Christ. And we're going to take a projector and a movie screen. We're going to show the Jesus film in their language, the Khmer language. Do you know Khmer? Do you speak Khmer? Your parents?